Da-ba-da-da-da. Yeah, you see it. A cup of cheer this holiday season. McCafe coffee. And being that lunchtime is here, drive through some fries, a cheeseburger, a Big Mac, a quarter pounder. Legendary, iconic names that we all know. Just look for the arches. All right, ladies and gentlemen, your headlines. But before we get to your headlines for this first day of the winter solstice, that's right, first day of winter, more on that in a moment, I want to remind you that tomorrow I'll be in for Mike Pintek, noon to 3, and it's all talk all the time. And what we're going to be talking about, the GOP tax reform plan now waiting to get to the president's desk for his signature, and why I believe this will be the catalyst of a great year for the 45th president, 2018 and beyond, and how he has sealed his name in the history books. And I do believe this is the start of his message, making America great again. We'll explain it all and we'll debate it all tomorrow for 3 hours open talk. Mike Pintek Show, Intercom Communications, News Radio 1020, KDKA with me, Rob Pratte. So I hope you'll join me. From the Washington Post, a white sport utility vehicle drove into a busy downtown intersection packed with pedestrians in the Australian city of Melbourne, injuring at least 19 people, some critically, and raising fears of a terrorist attack. Police named the driver as a 32-year-old man of Afghan descent, as an Australian citizen with a history of mental illnesses. They said the ramming was a deliberate act, but declined to say whether terrorist motivations were involved. After years of talking about tax reform on the campaign trail, a bill that cuts taxes, simplifies the code, and primes the American economy for more growth has passed the House and Senate and is on its way to the White House for President Donald Trump's signature. This achievement was years in the making for House Speaker Paul Ryan, solidifying his place in history as well. And again, we talk all about it tomorrow on News Radio 1020 KDKA. All right, from the Daily Wire and NBC News, Attorney General Jeff Sessions has ordered prosecutors at the Department of Justice to begin interviewing FBI agents about evidence they uncovered in a criminal investigation into a highly controversial uranium deal that involves Bill and Hillary Clinton. Multiple law enforcement officials confirmed Sessions ordered prosecutors, this according to NBC. They reported it early this morning. At the heart of the issue is a 2010 Uranium One deal, which Hillary Clinton signed off on while she was the Secretary of State at the U.S. State Department. All right, now, first day of the winter solstice. What is this? Well, this is an astronomical event when the Earth tilts to a position where the northern hemisphere is farthest away from the sun, causing less light to reach that part of the planet. It arrived today at 11:28 a.m. and will be the shortest day of the year. The southern hemisphere will be the longest day of the year. Now, in the weather world, meteorologists and climatologists consider December 1st to be the first day of winter in the northern hemisphere and March 1st the first day of spring. Most famous celebration takes place at the historic Stonehenge Monument in England. Now, speaking of England, a new set of royal portraits of Prince Harry and his fiancée Meghan Markle were released today, just weeks after the announcement of their engagement. Initial reports had Venus Williams at fault in a fatal Florida car accident in June. Word now is that she was not to blame and will not be charged, this according to Palm Beach Garden Police. Now, 2 seasons removed from his celebrated retirement, Kobe Bryant had 2 numbers retired. Number 8 when he started with the Lakers, also his number 24 that he started wearing in the 06-07 season and wore for the remaining 10 years of his career. Bryant said as a child, while growing up in Italy, he always dreamed of having his Lakers jersey hanging from the rafters. It is now a reality at the Staples Center in Los Angeles. He, along with other Laker greats, now total 10, have their jerseys retired. Wilt Chamberlain, Elgin Baylor, Gail Goodrich, Magic Johnson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Shaquille O'Neal, James Worthy, Jerry West, and Jamal Wilkes. The event took place December the 18th before the Lakers Golden State game. Kobe is one of the greatest Lakers and NBA players of all time, and he is definitely on my Mount Rushmore. The words of Magic Johnson, and I know Trisha Gray agrees. Anyway, he played 20 years in the league. Again, he was 17 when he started, of course, from Philadelphia, 18 times an NBA All-Star, first All-NBA 11 times, first team defense 9 times, league MVP in 08, 5 NBA championships. So congratulations to Kobe Bryant. Pens host Columbus. The Blue Jackets are 4th in the East and 3rd in the Metropolitan Division and have a record of 21-13. The Pens, meanwhile, 10 in the East and 7th in Metropolitan Division have a record of 17 and 15. They'll drop the puck at 7 tonight in Pittsburgh. And the Steelers, of course, Christmas Day, 4:25, NBC at NRG Stadium in Houston. So what's on the agenda for tonight? I will be at Bert's Restaurant in Beaver talking Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction for 2018. Don't miss that with the legend that is Rick Granati of the Granati Brothers, who will be a part of the Feast of the Seven Fishes show that takes place on Christmas Eve at Coons Market on McKnight Road from 11 until 1. And again, this is my open invitation for everyone to stop by. A little wine, fine wine and good spirits, some manja-manja. We've got some delicious smelts. And I always look forward to seeing all of you. And of course, we'll be there, Joe Dentisi and I, on the air from 11 to 1. After all, it is a holiday tradition. Good afternoon.